Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to show you what it's like to harvest hydroponic ground cherries, or ground cherries in general, really. As we've been talking about, they drop these little lanterns, and I came in this morning, and I've got these lanterns, so I'm going to make a pile. It's pretty self-explanatory, although there's a little bit of a twist, because you actually need to wait, or you should wait, a little bit of time until you actually eat them, because they're not going to be fully green. So if you just lift up the branches, you'll see some of these ground cherries that have fallen down, and you can just kind of go around and collect them. Some of them look like they are still attached, but they fall down when you just move them. This plant produces so many of these ground cherries, it's unbelievable. Okay, so if we open one of these ground cherries, you're going to see that they still have green on them. This one's super green. If I open up another one that has a drier casing like this one, you'll see that it actually is kind of yellow but has some green, like this one. You know, it's generally yellow, but it's still got a green tint to it. That's not going to taste very good. I've got some ground cherries over here that I have from about 5 or 6 days ago, and some ground cherries over here that I have from about 3 days ago, and we're going to see the difference. And ideally, and this is kind of an experiment, I think you've got to wait about a week or two for the ground cherry to turn completely yellow, or even a shade of gold beyond that, and then it's really edible and tastes really good. So we're going to take a look at this one. Whoop, that one kind of bounced around, but that was kind of green, because these are the newer ones that haven't had enough time to ripen. You can see that this one is kind of in the middle. It actually has an orangish tint to it, which is kind of cool. And then let's take a look at the ones that are 5 days, closer to 5 days old, which really isn't that big of a difference between the 3 days, but you can see that they'll have a more yellow, orangish color to them. So really the moral of the story is here, once you pick your ground cherries, let them dry out. You can see this one is still very soft, and these, you can hear them, are very crispy and dry, and you want to let them dry out. I think the optimum time is about a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to do an experiment and make a follow-up video about what I found to be the optimum amount of time to let your ground cherries come to ripen fully. That's it for now. See you guys.